You're not being underpaid, you're being underdeveloped. People complain about their salary, their boss, the government, bad luck. But almost no one has the courage to look within and admit, my value still doesn't justify what I want to receive. It's not that the world is denying you things, it's simply responding to who you've become. Life doesn't pay for time, okay? It pays for value delivered. And the value you bring to the world is nothing more than a reflection of your inner structure. Want more? Become more. Want wealth? Develop a wealthy mind. Want freedom? Build discipline. Want respect? Keep the promises you make to yourself. The truth is simple, but brutal. You are exactly where your mind has brought you, and you'll only go beyond. You become someone who can go beyond. The invisible rule that governs success. There's a silent rule that governs the backstage of life. A law that's not written in school books, but it shapes the destiny of every person. You will never receive more than you're prepared to sustain. That's why so many people who win by luck lose in reality. They might get the prize, but they don't have the emotional, mental, or spiritual structure to hold it in their hands. Money comes, but slips away. Opportunities arrive, but vanish. Relationships appear, but fall apart, because the external always follows the internal. And the real question is never, what do I want to achieve? But rather, who do I need to become to sustain what I desire? The silent work no one wants to do. Everyone wants the reward. Few want the formation. We live in a generation that wants to live like millionaires, but refuses to read even one book a week, wants admiration, but lacks the courage to say no to their own vices, wants peace, but feeds chaos every day with distractions and broken promises. The truth, you don't grow on the stage, you grow in the shadows. It's in the silence that your next version is either being built or broken. The formula no one taught you on. Absorb living wisdom. It's not just about studying. It's about absorbing experiences, ideas, truths. Read, write, question, observe, highlight sentences, record insights. Your mind is like fertile soil, but it only grows what you plant. 2. Act before you feel ready. Wait for confidence, and life will pass you by. Wait to feel like it, and nothing will ever change. Act with fear. Act with doubt, but act with discipline. Consistency builds conviction. Repetition turns you into someone who believes. 3. Grow with honor. Avoid shortcuts. Avoid the rush. The longer road is often the only one that truly transforms you. Doing what's right, even when no one is watching. That's what builds deep roots strong enough to survive any storm. You can keep living exactly the way you are, on autopilot, complaining about the life you have, or you can finally understand, once and for all, nothing changes until you change. You don't need luck, you need vision. You don't need a miracle. You need a decision. Every single day, the moment you wake up, you are building your future, whether you're aware of it or not. And what's waiting for you 5 years from now is the exact reflection of what you're doing today. The books you didn't read, the promises you didn't keep, the habits you fed, the excuses you believed, or maybe the silent choices no one saw, the workouts you did in the dark, the words you scribbled in your notebook, the no S you gave to the world so you could say yes to your purpose. The truth is brutal. You are becoming someone. The only question is, who? You can be controlled by your circumstances, or become the kind of person who controls their own possibilities. It's not about having more time. It's about giving new meaning to the time you already have. It's not about chasing success. It's about becoming so valuable that success has no choice but to find you. Work hard at your job and you'll make a living. But work hard on yourself and you'll become unimaginably powerful. That's what no one tells you. You weren't born just to pay bills and die. You're here to grow, to evolve, to expand into everything you're meant to be. And every single day, life gives you a silent choice. Build yourself or keep betraying yourself. It's not a lack of talent. You already know that. You feel it deep in your chest. There's something inside you that hasn't been revealed yet. A version of you that's disciplined, courageous, wise, but it's been sleeping, waiting for you to finally say, enough. Enough of hiding behind excuses. Enough of settling for crumbs. Enough of blaming everything and everyone. Enough of running from your greatness. Because when you work on the world, you accumulate. But when you work on yourself, you transcend. You become the kind of person who doesn't have to chase anything, because everything starts chasing you. Life doesn't change just because the calendar did. It changes the moment you turn the key, and that key isn't in your pocket, it's inside you. Invest in your growth with the same intensity you invest in your dreams. Because in the end, the world doesn't reward what you want. It rewards what you're capable of sustaining.